Hello all you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Britt coming at you fast with some Paragon gameplay. That's right, we just got some good old-fashioned Paragon motherfucking gameplay with your boy Sevarog, playing some beastly gameplay right here. So we're just going to be showing off a little bit of this game, and I'm going to be talking about not some random stuff, but really nothing in particular today. Really no crazy ass tips. This is kind of like an update video, also a primer for what's to come, because I haven't been too faithful to my every other day upload schedule as of late. It's the holidays. I get pretty lazy, to be honest, around this time of year. I'm just going to be straight up honest. I just get really lazy. I've just been enjoying my Thanksgiving with the family, enjoying that Black Fridays, getting ready for Christmas, buying Christmas gifts and all that kind of stuff. And also, I'm on the tail end of my school semester right now, so this is where we have all our finals coming up. So I've just been getting ready for those too, just doing a bunch of studying. So honestly, Paragon in general has just been in the back of my mind, not only making videos, just completely even playing it. I've barely been playing it as much as I used to, and that's just because it's kind of in that awkward Twilight Zone stage, as I like to call it. It's just really weird right now because we know that Monolith is right around the corner. The map is going to change, the heroes are going to change, the gameplay is going to change. It's going to be a completely new game. So really, doing any videos on it right now is just really awkward, unless they're just like opinion videos or prediction videos or just whatever the fuck. And honestly, I usually don't like to waste my time with like prediction videos, to be honest, unless they're those first look videos that I make, which are really just lots of fun to make, to be honest. Like I just like making those of you who understand those skits and everything. Like, they're really fun to make, but I don't do it because I like predictions, because honestly, like, we'll see when we get there, right? Like, you can make the video 2 days before the map comes out, and the map comes out and it's completely different. So what the fuck's the point of the prediction video, right? It's just wasting your guys' time, really, unless you really want to hear me talk, which, if that's the case, then I'm really flattered. You guys can just tune into my live streams for that. I do try and live stream as often as I can, and I prefer that because I really just get to talk to you guys live. It's way more fun. Okay, and that's a great segue, because speaking of live streams, you guys haven't heard by now, Paragon is doing another holiday event. This one's Winterfest, just like how they did the Shadows Eve event for Halloween. They're doing the same thing, but it's Christmas themed, and you get 5 different Christmas skins, or 6 even, I don't forget. You get Richter, Kalari, Gadget, Iggy, and Scorch, and Fang Mao. I don't think there's a 6th one, so I think those are the 5 that I know of, and you can get them the same way that you could get the Halloween skins, by watching streams for free, and then later on they'll go on sale if you couldn't get one by watching streams. And I will have Paragon bot in my stream starting on Tuesday. Hopefully he'll be running pretty well. I'll try to stream, at nights mostly, because like I said, I am still really busy with school. But I'll still try to stream as much as I can for you guys, because you'll have a pretty good chance of getting those skins in my stream as compared to some other more consistent and larger streamers. Because, it just picks random winners from watching the stream. So if there's only 100 people, you have a better chance of winning than if like 1,000 people are watching the stream, right? So yeah, make sure to tune in on that. Just follow me on Twitter at BrittickHD. I always tweet whenever I go live, or you can go ahead and just follow me right away on Twitch by clicking the purple button underneath where my video broadcast would be. Both of those links are in the description of this video. If you guys want to go do that right now, you guys can go ahead and do that. But honestly, man, I've just been really busy with life, and that's, the lack of guide videos and just all of that sorts. And again, with the build videos, I was in the process of updating all my old builds, like really old, like straight up from like closed beta, alpha old. But I figured that with the new map right around the corner, they're all going to be outdated again anyway, so why go through that trouble if literally in about a week from now, it's all going to be nothing again, So I'm not going to delete all my videos. I'm not going to delete most of my videos, to be honest. I'm going to keep them, for people who are interested in seeing what Paragon used to look like. It could be kind of like an antique store, to be honest. That's why I keep all my videos, because I think it's fun to go back and be like, oh, this was Brittick like 6 months ago. This is what he did, and this is how much he changed. I think that's really cool for some people. I like that when other YouTubers, keep all their old videos up, because it's really cool to compare. Because I think all most videos are fine. I don't think they're shitty or anything to the point where I feel embarrassed and I have to delete them. I think they're all fine. They're just outdated. They're literally just there for fun at this point. Plus, it's more gameplay, and it's just more fun. So My whole thing with this whole holiday skin thing, I think it's pretty darn cool. I think it's cool. I really like it. I also can't wait for Monolith. It's just going to be so much fun. Like, the jungle looks really interesting. It's a completely different jungle mechanic from Legacy, is what they're going to be calling this map later on. And from what I understand, they're going to keep this current map around, but they're not going to put it in any gameplay as of right now, is what I'm understanding. I don't think they're going to completely scrap this map. We're probably going to see it again in the future. But from what I understand, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, because I'm not too up to date on Reddit. I don't go on Reddit. I'm not that involved because, again, I'm really busy, so I don't really spend that much time researching this kind of stuff. But the word around the street is that Monolith is going to be the map that's set for all the game modes and everything at this moment in time. It's going to be the only playable map, and that this map will come back later, maybe when the full game is launched, maybe in some sort of other full game mode, you know. But for now, they're just going to focus on Monolith. They're going to focus on all the heroes to be built around Monolith, just to make it interesting, just to make it simple too, so they can get that core gameplay mechanic down pat before the full game is completely released. So that's the whole thing on that, and you know, I just can't be more excited about it. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I think that the best strategy is going to be to go with Rampage and then leash fucking green buff right off the start or whatever. Like, I honestly don't give a shit about that right now. We got to put that stuff into practice. I'm going to be playing that map for at least 5, 6, maybe 7 days before making any legit crazy informative videos about it. Like, I'm gonna make another jungling guide for sure, but I don't want to make that guide until I'm 100% comfortable with the jungle myself, because I want to make sure that I make quality videos for you guys. Okay, I might not have super crazy effects, I might not have a fancy intro or whatever, but I do want to make sure that when I'm giving you guys information, that it's good information and that it's useful and helpful information. I don't want to make a video and then have to remake a video because I missed some vital information. I already had to do that with my old jungling guide, especially since they remade the jungle so much while, you know, while I was still playing Paragon. Ever since March, they remade the jungle at least twice in big ways. So that just sucks, and you don't want to give people false information, because then that also ruins your rep. So I want to make sure that I play it thoroughly, and that's what I always try to do whenever I give you guys info on heroes and builds and everything. Like, I'm on YouTube and I see people come out with hero builds and gameplay guides in the first 24 hours of the release, and they're like, oh yeah, I played it at Epic Games, I know what I'm doing, kind of thing. But honestly, like, you gotta put in way more time than that. You gotta put in way more time than what I put in too. But YouTube is just that kind of competitive environment where you just gotta keep doing, you know, your thing. You gotta keep doing you. You know what I'm saying, boo? You gotta keep doing. You just gotta beat everyone else, man. It's a race sometimes, and it's kind of annoying, and it sucks. It really sucks. You know? It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It fucking sucks. I'm kind of. The reason I stuttered is because I don't remember if this was the right gameplay, but I think it is. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is the right gameplay. I'm pretty sure we don't lose in this gameplay. So I hope to God we don't lose. I don't think we do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, that's why I try and delay my videos. Not because I'm like, oh, I just don't feel like uploading it today, but literally because I don't feel like I have enough playtime with the heroes to give you guys decent builds. So I just rambled on for a good bit here. I didn't even really say anything. So what I'm going to say, though, is that when Monolith comes out, I'm going to make a lot of videos. I'm going to try to make a lot of videos. It actually comes out at a very shitty time, because it comes out right before my final start. So I'm going to be in super study mode, so it's going to be really difficult. So I just ask you guys to be patient with me, but I am going to try really hard to make as many videos as possible during winter break. I am going on vacation at some point during the month, but I'm going to try really hard to make as many videos as I can, jungling guides, deck builds, all that good stuff like you guys are used to. Maybe throw in some live gameplay as well, who knows. But there's still a bit of time until Monolith comes out. So I'll definitely make at least another video, maybe another 2 videos. And I already have a topic planned for the next video, so I'm going to leave you guys with a question in the comment section below. It'll help me know that you guys got to this part and you guys just didn't click away from me while I was rambling. Thank you, by the way. And 2, it'll just set up as a primer for my next video, so it'll be kind of like this 2-in-1 neat little thing. So I'm going to ask you guys this question. I want to see your interpretation of it as I swoop this black buff and just get the fuck out of there. I think that was funny. I want to ask you guys I want to see if you guys can interpret what I mean when I ask this question as what is the difference between a skilled player and a good player? Okay, I want you guys to answer that question. What do you guys think I mean? Because I do have an explanation. You know, there's a method to my madness, but I want to see what you guys think in the comment section below. Try and answer that question. What do you guys think is the difference between a skilled player and a good player? All right, and I'm going to leave you guys with that question as I speed up this game here. Just because I want y'all to see the ending as the Winions on the left lane end up stacking up while we kill time here on the right, and the Winions actually end up winning us the game. That's why they're called Winions, of course. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, make sure y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay here.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light